Chandra. Today again we are looking at business English. Now today I'll be talking about the 8 questions that you are probably gonna get asked in an interview. So in 99% of the cases you're gonna get asked these questions. So if you know what questions you're gonna get asked, it's better if you prepare the answers beforehand because impression is everything in an interview. So when you leave, the other person, the interviewer, should have a positive review about you. The impression is everything. So you should prepare the answers beforehand. And that's why today I'm going to be preparing you for an interview. So let's get started. Now the first question that you're probably gonna get asked is, tell me about yourself or introduce yourself. Don't answer this question by saying, oh, I love dogs, or how you hate waking up early in the morning. So you have a lot of things to talk about, but you should only separate the business part. And you should tell the interviewer what he will find interesting. Or if you're doing a presentation, don't just walk into the room and start giving the presentation or start telling about your company. You can start the conversation by something like, oh my god, it was so hot here. Or, oh my god, this is such a cool office. How long have you been here? Or did you hear about that news? So something like this will get you in the right tone, and then you slowly shift onto your topic. And when you're asked to tell me about yourself, you should tell about your job experiences, your work experiences, or you should tell about what you did before and why you are interested in that particular job. Next common question you'll probably get asked is, why did you leave your previous job? Now while being friendly, you still have to remember that you are in a business environment. So don't start saying like, the boss was really bad or the colleagues were really mean. They always made me feel left out. You can say something like, I needed more opportunities to grow, or I wanted to work for a bigger company. Next question is, how did you hear about the company, or how did you hear about the position? Don't say that you saw the hiring now board. You can say something like, my friend told me, or I saw it on social media, I read a newspaper article. Another question is that, what are your strengths? Now here, don't say that I'm very disciplined or I'm a good worker, so that proves nothing. Instead, you should say that you can complete a project that will usually take you a week in a day. So like, hey, I have this project that I have to complete in a day, but usually I'll take a week to complete it. So there you should avoid the journals and you should give the details of your work. So anything like, I'm a good worker, I'm disciplined, I'm punctual, I meet my deadlines, I submit the projects before deadlines. So this kind of stuff proves nothing. Next is, what are your weaknesses? Now don't say that I have no weakness. Like, everybody has a weakness. And don't be afraid to show those weaknesses and admit your mistakes. You can say something like, oh, I make a lot of spelling mistakes. So you should admit your weakness. But also, this is not the place where you should tell them how you hate to wake up early in the morning or how you like to sleep at night. So when the interviewer asks you this question, you're probably expected to say something like, oh, I make a lot of spelling mistakes, or I need a lot of snacks and coffee, or I get hungry easily, I get distracted easily, or I feel sleepy afterwards. So these are your weaknesses, but you say, I'll try to focus on the work. Another really common question is, how do you see yourself in 1, 5 or 10 years? Well, here again, we shouldn't talk about the personal stuff like, I see myself married with 3 kids. Instead, you should talk about the business stuff, and it's good to show your interviewer that you have goals to complete. So you can say, I have to do this in the next 5 years. Or if you have nothing to say, you can actually do something like, oh, I see myself much more improved and much more punctual as I am today. So like, in 5 years, I want to apply for a higher position or in 10 years I see myself much more improved and better. One more question that the interviewer will ask you is, what attracted you to our company? And don't say that you saw the salary price and then you came rushing, but instead you should acknowledge the company's core idea. Like if the company is helping people learn languages, you can say something like, "Oh, I'd love to help people learn more languages because I think it's pretty fun." Or "I'd love people to explore more cultures and more traditions." Or if the company is helping the world be better and clean, you can say, "Oh yeah, I know the pollution is a lot these days, it's affecting the earth a lot. So yeah, I'd like to help people." Or you can say something like, "I'd love to grow your company and be an angel's share to it." So basically, why you should acknowledge the company's core idea that will leave the interviewer a good impression. So basically, you should say something like, "I love what you're doing." Next question is, so any questions to ask? So now it's your time to ask questions. And please don't say that, "No, I don't have any questions to ask, it's pretty clear to me." And then you leave the room and then you're like, "Wait, at what time does the office start? Or at what time does this office have lunch break?" So in order to ask questions, you should pretend that you're starting to work for tomorrow, and then you should think about what questions you will have tomorrow. You should think about what questions you will ask tomorrow. So whenever we are asked this question, whenever we are asked if we have any questions about something, we are tempted to say that, "No, it's pretty clear to me." But instead you should actually ask questions, and really basic questions. So guys, that's it for today and that's it for this video. I hope all of you enjoyed it, and it's good to prepare these answers beforehand because you should be confident in the interview. So please take notes, and thank you for watching this video. Also, if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a like to this video. If you have any suggestions or if you have feedback, don't forget to comment down, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye!